All right, we might as well get started. So I did this thing last week where different decks, mostly goddess themed decks that I have here, and they each have like a stack of cards with them, like each having their own story of messages. I will try to be fast, so it's not a super long video. But we have White Buffalo Woman, Hopeful Heart, see her sign 44. Very cool. Okay. That was a card that was stuck in one of the other ones, so I thought it was perfect. Okay. So this deck right here, the Lemurian deck. Let's get the stack of cards and we're going to go through them. I'll do my best to show the cards. Reclaim your energy. All right, so reclaim your energy. Hold on, let me make sure I'm going through the right. Yes, okay. There's a certain order. Reclaim your energy. Surrender. Surrender to the flow of the universe. Surrender. Reclaim your energy. Freedom. Crown chakra. The unlimited self. Balanced forces coming together. Imbalance, crown chakra. Furried and feathered friends. Okay, so you're connecting with your animal friends here. In Starseed Elemental, last card. Okay, so reclaim your energy, surrender. There's a sense of freedom here by your connecting to your unlimited self, the crown chakra. Balanced forces. You're getting assistance from furried and feathered friends. Starseed Elemental, connecting to your starseed self. Okay, so that is Lemurian. And each one I put a crystal on it. So we've got lapis for the Egyptian deck that we have here. Egyptian. The Isis Oracle. The wings of Isis uniting with the angelic self. Mother of life, nourishment of the golden green mother. Goddess of 10,000 names, Isis, endless emanations of the priestess. Temple of Carnelian, entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. Pillar of light, descent of the star of Isis. And rising sun, the divine solar child reborn. Now these kind of oracle cards have detail, but we're not going to do that. We're just getting a sense of the energies. So you're uniting with your angelic self. Kind of repeat message here. The nourishment of the mother, golden green mother. 10,000 names, endless emanations, this is multidimensional. Entering the belly of Sekhmet, there's a fierceness, loyalty, and feeling, and determination. You are a pillar of light. Reborn energy. Okay, so that's the Isis. Let's get to my new deck. The Goddess Oracle. These cards are slippery. Okay. We have Estra. How perfect, because we are nearing towards Easter. Growth. Durga. Boundaries. Compassion, Kuan Yin. Kali, fear. Artemis, selfhood. Maya, illusion. Maeve, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, responsibility. And Ma'at, Goddess Ma'at, justice. Tattoo I have on my back. Ma'at. Okay, so yeah. So I feel like with these cards, Durga, boundaries, compassion. So within growth, you're going to have boundaries, healthy boundaries with people, just in sense of keeping consistent in your personal growth, having compassion in this, and also overcoming fears with Kali here. Selfhood, you're really like coming into yourself, seeing beyond the illusions, peeling back the veil of illusion, taking in your responsibilities as you're integrating this new energy on this earth, and Ma'at, bringing justice to your situation, to your life. Okay, keep going. We've got this sacred, what is this? I'm sorry if I don't pronounce the actual decks. This is the Rebel Oracle. Yeah, Faith in the Process is the first card. So let's see, where did we end up? Okay. We've got Faith in the Process. Whoop. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Spirals of manifestation. Going beyond normal. Inspiration. Diving for light. Softly, softly, the tender touch. The word wants to be written. What is already within you? And shock of the new. Absolutely love this card. The illustrations are so beautiful. Some decks have more than others. I use my intuition to when to stop. Okay, so yeah, you're having faith in the process as you're integrating you're gaining all this new energy that we're getting from, you know, our sun and the plasma and all this energy, and you're being at cause. You're grounding this into the earth. Okay, trust the process. The spirals of manifestation, we're going beyond normal. We're having new ideas, inspiration. Of course, I love how inspiration is next, going beyond normal, the light bulb moment, inspiration, new ideas. All right, diving for that light, looking for that light in the darkness. And softly, this is a card about vulnerability, okay, emotions. Writing about it, not just writing, but expressing oneself. The word wants to be written. This is about expressing that inspiration that we got earlier, because it's already within you, and it might be shocking. This is an awakening card as well, so a lot of awakenings going on. Okay, so next deck with the turquoise here, we've got, oh, what is this deck called? A lot of them are from Alana Fairchild. Okay. So, the Red Hawk Tribe, I love this just because it resonates with myself. The Red Hawk was one of my totems when I was younger. Yeah, anyways. Kin of the Red Hawk Tribe. Medicine Horse, progress on the path. Lolo, stand in the light. Goddess of Tichuacan, she guards the waters of life. Diamond Tiger of the Black Moon, sacred, second chances bring success. And then Elhaz, divine might, foretold divine might, prophecy. And then we have this beautiful card, Kanyini. In each other we find ourselves. In each other we find ourselves. We are one. This is such beautiful artwork. I love it. Okay, so let's go back to the cards and read the story here. So we have the Red Hawk Tribe. This is being connected to a tribe, being connected to your soul family. Okay, Medicine Horse. You're having progress on your path. What's next? Yes, stand in that light. Butterfly trance as you transform. The waters of life. I know there's more to these cards in depth. She guards the waters of life. Water is energy. Water is vibration. This vibration, second chances bring success. Yeah, there's premonition. There's prophecy being told here, and it's like paying attention to the cycles as well, and your signs, and also second chances. You know, it's like another chance to try something. All right, let's keep going. One of my favorite decks. Like I said, I don't know the names offhand. I'm just going to keep going. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. We got Kuan Yin earlier. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are being revealed and released. Again with the illusions and cycles, seeing beyond the illusions. The Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Holy Amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. And then we have Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality, so stay focused. Oh my gosh, so good. So yeah, so we're having expect miracles and protection. Make sure you have care, compassion, take care of the ones that you love and offer a helping hand and assistance. And then we have the cycles. With every ending, it's a new beginning. Having your sacred vision, holding to it. Choose to forgive, to heal. There's alchemy, so move beyond your challenges. A lot of manifesting, so stay focused right now. I don't know if any of you have heard of Stefan Burns, but he put out a great video and a meditation, Jupiter. And it's a wonderful time right now to manifest. So Stefan Burns, I follow his space weather videos. Really awesome. Okay, next deck we've got, let's see, here we go. All right. Higher perspective, the cosmos, awakening and unity. Sanctuary, healing and comfort, faith, restoration. Emotional freedom, vulnerability, flowing, rebalancing. Gaian awakening, preparing relocation and ascension. Awakening, ancient knowledge, memories, connection. Forgiveness, redemption, rebirth, and regeneration. And we've got wisdom, psychic, intuition, truth. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot here about the awakening process. Also with Gaian awakening, relocation, maybe considered moving, physical moving, ascension, but you're preparing for your ascension. Visibility came through too. Visibility. Something about visibility, flowing, rebalancing, sanctuary, faith, restoration, connecting to your wisdom. Again, a message about forgiveness and emotional freedom. So, and also being able to speak your truth, using that throat chakra to speak your truth. And yeah, pretty much straightforward on that one. Okay. Love this deck right here. Listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So there's a lot about showing acts of love here. Listen with your heart, right? Like really, truly listen with your heart and open mind. Ask for help. Consider your foundation, the people that you love. Look at how committed you are to love. Have faith in this situation. There's a lot about trust and faith. Reevaluate desires. I really like this one. This coming back to what your desires are, your passion. What do you really love to do? What gets your soul like on fire and like excited? Express through gifts, demonstrate love. Yeah. Okay, we're to the Mermaid Oracle now. I thought it was interesting that the first card we get is Yearning. Let's see. Okay. Longing for someone, undesired separation, pining has definitely got that twin flame vibe. And then we have, oh yeah, experiments, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, arrogance, energy field adjustment, aura cleansing and health, receptivity, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give, time and tide, oceanic spells and rituals. There it is again with this whole cycles and divine timing. And visions, another repetitive message, psychic images, clairvoyant seeing, out of body travel. And then we have the present, gift, treasure, revelation of one's own value, nowness, living in the moment, and valuing yourself. Okay, so especially with the first two cards, I really felt like, especially in the twin flame journey and just divine counterparts, this yearning energy, okay, longing, pining is kind of like, not kind of, but it's adjusting the energy field of this like experiment of like darkness, like when there's like this need, like I had like this kind of like a lack of it's coming from a place of lack. So when you truly connect to yourself in this moment and love yourself, value yourself. Yes, you can have a pining, but in a yearning, undesired separation, but you realize that truly that you're not separated, that this is just an illusion, this whole like this manipulation of nature, that you already won with your counterpart. And after having this energy adjustment, you realize that in essence you are them, they are you, you are connected, and there's nothing to fret about or worry about. You may of course yearn for them, but it's not coming from a place of like desperation. Okay, Divine Mother is the top card we got here. Nurturing, compassion, grace, touching earth, planting something new, wisdom, learning, joy, art, music, river of blessings, release constraints, releasing constraints, joyful, grateful, optimism, joyous view of the future, setting boundaries, there's that boundaries again, threshold protection, and honor, honoring yourself. All right, so let's guide the illuminated path, sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation and prayer. And then I love this, Divine Feminine came out, and I love this card, it's so beautiful. Magnetic receptive power, magnetic receptive power. So that Divine Feminine energy, it's magnetic, it's receptive. You are allowing it to come in, there's no forcing it to come in. Okay, so I really feel like with the Divine Mother, touching earth, wisdom, yeah, there's the same message about setting boundaries, having honor for yourself, having joyous views of the future, optimism, letting the burdens, offering, giving up also just any stress and like release it. Just the affirmation, I release the stress and burdens. God, you take it, universe, and releasing that. Touching earth, planting something new, having the wisdom, enjoying art, music, learning something new, having, it's like this gratitude on your path, in prayer, in meditation. All right, last deck is the, I don't know, I just call it the Dancing Oracle. Okay, so we've got commit, right? It's the same energy as what we got earlier of commit and responsibility. Flow with divine timing. So true. Flow with that divine timing, the cycles. Notice the pattern cycles, noticing the patterns. This could be noticing a pattern of a behavior that's in your life that you're noticing the pattern of a specific thought that you're having. Slow down. We're always just like, what's the next thing? So it's like, slow down, take a moment, breathe, consult your body's wisdom. Your body knows. Consult your body's wisdom. What does it need right now? Does it need some rest? Does it need, what does it need? Feel. That's one beautiful part of our body, is like, our body will show us, feel, what does it need? Be a channel. Be a channel for this earth. You're grounding in all this energy coming in from the galactics, from the sun, and grounding it, this energy, into the earth. Okay. Honestly assess. It's really good to get into this viewpoint. You could see it within your third eye, and just close your eyes, listen to some meditative music, and put yourself in a higher perspective. See it from a bigger scale. Zoom out. Okay, you can do that by zooming out and seeing it from a higher perspective. Everything is this living light, and we're all connected. Honestly assess. And you can see things from a bigger perspective too. It can help you really narrow your focus on what to focus on. Create that sacred space. Where can you create that sacred space? You are sacred space. This is your sacred space, your field, your body, connected to source, connected to the earth, and be authentic. I feel like that's the best message, last message of the reading. Being yourself. And I love her face on this picture. And she's got these white doves or birds above her, as just signifying heavenly assistance, angels, your guides. Her face, she's just smiling, because you're being authentic, you're being you. So yeah, this came out like this. I thought it was really interesting. I was led to get these decks, and I don't know quite, most of them are the author Alana Fairchild, most of them. But anyways, just wanted to get these out to you guys. I hope this setup helps. That way I don't have to hold my phone for longer videos. All right, have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.